So of course your storage is always going to cost. Now it's relatively cheap these days to be storing data, and so it's easy to overlook. But it's a deeper thing than the actual just transit cost that you've got from the data. So it's here in Europe, it's GDPR and data privacy challenges. So you don't want to be retaining data for too long. So a common problem is that you may be taking snapshots from or backups, and of course, when they're set up, they're a great idea, and everybody checks that and does the sensible thing to make sure that they're actually good data and can be used, etc. What tends not to happen is that they don't check in later on to see whether the appropriate life cycles are applied. So what you get is a build-up of storage over time. So you end up with an excess of snapshots. You'll end up with potentially a log store growing. And so what you do is you can use whichever your favorite analytic tool of choice, do a report over your storage and have a look to see is there a line that's just going up, and if there is, then that's your telltale. So you're looking so do a quick check and say, okay, is the storage only going up? Because if it is, it might be that it just hasn't reached its life cycle timeout yet. So it might be that it's there for 6 years, for example, in some cases, in legal cases. But it's more usual that it's going to be a 30-day or a 90-day life cycle. So if you're seeing that just going straight up, then check on it, make sure the appropriate life cycles are applied. I've saved customers thousands a month just by checking in on this. So you've got things like multi-part uploads, which can be taken care of on AWS with lifecycle policies as well. So, but checking on those lifecycle policies, super low-hanging fruit, but super effective. And so you can tell whether you've got a problem just by having a quick look at the graphs and seeing if the graph is only going up. Then even if it's a small amount of data, then it could be that data shouldn't be around and is actually a violation of your data privacy settings for your company. So it's an easy thing to check, and it can get ahead of problems in the future.